My next guest stars as the half-human, half-Borg character 7 of 9 on Star Trek Voyager. And starting next Friday, she can be seen in the new movie Dracula 2000. Let's take a look.
So tell me, did you ever dream about making it with a TV star?
Right.
Please welcome Jeri Ryan. Oh. You look fantastic.
Thank you. So do you.
You look so great.
You're moving your desk.
How are you? Nice to have you on the show.
Nice to be back. Thank you.
Yes. I can't think of a thing to say. So happy that you're here. I gotta say, I look at that clip, I don't know if I'd run away from those monsters. Look out, the beautiful women with cleavage are coming after me. I must get away.
It's a tough way to go.
Yeah, that guy, you know what I mean? It's just like, fine, okay, kill me. There'll be that 3 minutes of bliss. Or for me, a little less. Anyway. Doctors can't help me. All right. How have you been? You doing all right?
Yes, better than you, obviously.
Yes. Oh, they'll come up with something. You know, it's funny. Well, we last time, well, we did actually been on the show since then. But I remembered I was out in Los Angeles and I shot a remote with you. You were very nice to help us out.
It was fun.
And you were talking about your son. You have a son.
I do. I have a 6-year-old who actually
6 years old.
Just had his first broken heart. His girlfriend dumped him the other day.
He has a girlfriend?
He did.
At what age?
It's very sad. He's 6. This is actually like his third girlfriend, but this is
my
his
first girlfriend at 28.
No, but
I ordered her through the mail. I mean, that's amazing. 6. So tell me about this relationship. Is this really a relationship?
Well, you know, it's a 6-year-old's relationship, but he decided that he was marrying her and announced that to her like a week and a half ago, which I guess scared her off. So I picked him up from school the other day and he went, come here. Come here. Didn't say hello to me, didn't do anything. Just drags me over to where the little girl was standing. He said, do you love me? And she said, no. And he couldn't believe it. He was just stunned. And I said, well, Maya, you're not boyfriend and girlfriend anymore? And she said, no. I said, oh, you have a new boyfriend? And she said, yeah, Armand.
There's a 6-year-old named Armand. Does he have like a little mini Porsche? Just then he pulls up, you must come with me now. That's amazing. I love that. It's just little... You know what? And can I tell you something? 20 years from now, it's going to be another guy named Armand.
I know.
There's always some guy named Armand.
So it's very sad.
Did he? How is he handling the news?
Not well. He's not dealing with it well. And he had his little kindergarten Christmas performance last night, which was really cute. But Maya, the little girl, and her father were sitting a few rows ahead of us. He kept coming up to us going, all right, if Maya walks by you, you have to promise to tell her she has to love me.
She has to love me.
So I'm raising a stalker. It's a little frightening.
I've tried that line. You have to love me. The ladies don't go for that line too much. We were talking last time. You went to Northwestern. That's where you went to school.
All right.
Whatever. Yeah. That's time I'll never have back on national TV. But you went to Northwestern. Were you a sorority girl?
I was. I was an Alpha Phi.
I'm fascinated by that world. We didn't have fraternities and sororities where I went to school. So what's it like at a sorority? I always have these thoughts in my head of these fantasies. I even have some tape of some stuff, but I don't know. What's it really like?
No, I suspect it's a lot tamer than you think it is. I mean, it's not. The wildest we ever got was during a rush party. They hired a male stripper.
What? That sounds crazy.
Which is fine if you're, with a bunch of, 300-400 drunk women in a bar, who are screaming and hollering and something like that. But this is in a little sedate sorority house, and this poor guy comes in with a box of pizza, and he's like, hey, did somebody order pizza? And he throws the box and plugs it in the boom box.
What if he was really there just to deliver pizza? What if he was just a pizza guy and you're like, remove your pants? All right. Why are you doing this to me? That sounds pretty cool. Now, this movie was shot, the movie Dracula 2000 shot in...
Toronto and New Orleans.
In New Orleans, okay? And we're just going to try and get a woo from everyone at some point. And then I'll shoot myself. They shot this in part of it in Louisiana, in a swamp.
In the swamps, yes.
Was it dangerous?
Well, the night before we went to the swamps, they passed out alligator warnings.
Alligator warnings?
What to do if you were attacked by an alligator. Honest to God.
I think it's just be killed, right?
No, this person must have been on crack who wrote this, because it was like, run in a serpentine pattern.
Okay, because it's hard to dodge a gator. What are you talking about?
And if they bite you, completely counterintuitive. It says you clamp down on its jaws, because you
with
don't...
what?
With your hands. You grab its hands if it's biting your leg and hold its jaws shut on your leg, which is the last thing I would think you'd want to do.
Right. Must keep those jaws on my leg at all costs.
Because they say it would shake and start rolling over and rip the flesh as opposed to just biting it, which doesn't sound real appealing either, but...
Yeah, don't do these movies anymore. I think when you show up at a movie shoot and they hand out the old alligator warning, it's time to clear out.
Time to run.
Time to just do like an episode of Hollywood Squares, you know? Something much safer than that.
I've actually had a bubonic plague warning passed out as well for another job.
What movie was that?
Honestly, it was a little...
Death Kill 9000.
Really low budget independent that we did, that we were shooting in the desert. And the park rangers passed out bubonic plague warning.
It only wiped out a third of humanity in the 1500s.
That's no big deal.
I wouldn't worry about it. Dracula 2000 opens next Friday.
Yes.
And Star Trek Voyager is on Wednesday nights at 9 o'clock on UPN. Jerry, thanks so much for coming by.
Thank you.
It's great having you on the show. Jerry Ryan, everybody. Tony Bennett's coming up. That's cool. Tony Bennett. Stick around.